Okay, hello. Today, we're going to play one of the biggest surprises, I thought, of the Pro Tour. Is this Merfolk deck? Well, it went 8-2. And if you look at the chart that they have set up for the win rate at the Pro Tour, Merfolk is at the top with an 80% win rate. Obviously, it's just one person who got mad lucky. One lucky guy, but, I mean, it's something to be said. This deck went 3-0 versus Rakdos and Invoke. 3-0! Lucky folk. But 3-0 against Rakdos and Invoke. That's crazy. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to see this, you go to Frank Karsten on the Twitter /X/ whatever the fuck it's called now. But Twitter. Frank Karsten posted this handy dandy thing. If I was better at making YouTube videos, I would post the link in there myself. But Yawgmoth got demolished down here, 44%. Pour one out for the Yawgmoth homies. But today we're jumping on the bandwagon of Big Merfolk. What's Twitter? It's an app that used to be good. Golgari Yawgmoth, that's yesterday's news. Now we're Merfolk, man. But anyway, 8-2 at the Pro Tour, 3-0 versus Scam. They lost to Tron, which kind of seems weird considering you have the Tide Shaper. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so this is a list. We have 4 Tide Shapers. Tide Shaper is annoying AF, if you don't know what it does. It turns something into an island. So this card's basically replaced, what's that card called? Spreading Seas that the deck used to play. They used to play Spreading Seas, and now, thank you. I think Rhinos is probably the best. At the highest win rate. Silvergill Hexcatcher. And Rhinos can very easily punish Tron if they build it a little bit differently. So your list is pretty stock, right? You got 4 Mutavaults, which are Merfolk Vaults, in case you didn't know. Silvergill, draw. This is just your basic. This is your basic Merfolk from like 100 years ago. If we looked up, let's see if we could do this. Let's look up 2014 Merfolk Modern MTG. So here's from 14 years ago, or this is 10 years ago at this point. All right, here we go. TCG Modern Merfolk deck, circa 2015. What is this? This is not right. All right. What do we do? We're at modern dailies? No, I wanted old stuff. Oh, 2004? Yeah. This got 3rd at a Grand Prix trial. Let's take a look. Mutavault, Caverns, Master Lord. Oh, that Master Waves? Alright, I guess it's a lot different. A lot different. It's got Curse Catcher, Kira, Master of Waves. We're not playing any of these fucking cards. Alright, well, I'm an idiot. Okay, so this is... what I meant to say is that, you know, these two homies... been around and been in love forever. Lord. You have a new Lord. You have the same old draw. And you got this busted ass monster that draws cards. And we've got some ways to deal with the ring. We've got extra blue cards to pitch to this. Got some Dismembers. And that's pretty much it. Stern Scolding is pretty interesting. It's the counterspell for 2 or less, which can be very, very useful. 2 Subtleties. 2 Kira, Hurkyl's Recall, Steel Sabotage. This is kind of awkward. This is weird to me. The 1 Steel Sabotage. Whatever. You know, I'm not 8-2 with the Pro Tour. You know what I mean? I'm not 8-2 with the Pro Tour, so what the fuck do I know? Aether Vial is broken. One of the most broken cards in all of Magic history. It's so broken. If you can leverage the mana advantage that this card gives, it's crazy. This card is like the single most mana efficient card ever printed if you build your deck around it properly. You know, you just like, all right, well, here's a free 2-drop. Here's a free 2-drop. Here's 1 mana for a free 2-drop for the rest of the game. This card is so broken, and the reason the deck is where it is. You know, like, if you have this card and it goes unchecked, you will win the game. Because it just, the ability, you just don't have to pay for your spells. And you play them at instant speed. It's so broken. So good. Alright, enough yammering. Let's get down to killing people. Merfolk Modern League. Let's go. Let's go. We talk too much. When will I go? Exactly. When will I go 8-2 at the Pro Tour? Then I could talk shit. Alright, what do we got? We got an island and then a specific... a noticeable lack of blue here. This is kind of noticeable. I mean, on one hand, this hand's sweet. Because we go island. But, I mean, if we don't draw the second island... I mean, we'll draw the second island, right? How many blue sources do we have? A Svyelun. We have 14 blue sources. I think we should be okay. I didn't pun my prediction. Alright, let's play an island. Let's pass the turn. We're going to draw a second island here. And then we're going to get them. Okay, what is Windswept Heath doing? Island versus Forest. Oh my god, what year is it? Alright, so... I could turn this into a island. Alright, let's think about this. If we turn this into an island, I think I'm going to wait until they put, like, Utopia Sprawl on it. I think we're going to wait for the Sprawl, and we're just going to play the Hexcatcher and pass. Because, like, if they put a Sprawl on this, then we get to get them. Or if they cast some crazy 4-drop, we get to get them. Alright, so now this says Enchant Forest, by the way. And guess what's not going to be a forest next turn? But, I mean, this does leave us kind of cold to some crazy 4-drop. Let's see what their craziness is. Hopefully it's Karn or something that we could just do with that. Blood Moon, excuse me? Excuse you? Shit. Well, okay, sure. This is actually not bad for us, right? This doesn't change anything. This doesn't change anything, right? Because now we get to turn this into not a forest. And then they have no green. Wait for that red to go so they can't bolt our dude. Alright. Oh my. We're just gonna be like... And you. And you get an island. Oh, get fucked. Correct? That was all worth it. That was all worth it. Apparently, how'd this deck do that? It dunked on Scam. It dunked... Oh, forgive me. It dunked on Rakdos Invoke. That's what all that matters. It went 3-0 versus Rakdos Invoke. And that's what we care about here. Look at that value. Nah! Now you suffer with the Blood Moon. Island, Mountain, Arbor Elf. Do we taunt them? Island, Mountain. Sick deck building, bro. Aww. Aww. Okay, well, such it is. Alright, we take one. Oh, I guess he's back. We just do it again? Or do we just start lording it up? Yeah, I mean, it hurt them the one time, right? So, they didn't do anything last turn. So, here you go. Suffer! I would love to attack with my Mutavault here, but it's a Mountain Vault. So, all we have to do... Haha. Haha, island. What is this? Okay, so we can fizzle this, right? By sacrificing our creature. No, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. I would like to counter it. I would like to sacrifice you. So this way, the spell won't resolve, so it's going to stay in limbo. Or it's just going to go to the graveyard. As opposed to going on an adventure. That's the way adventure works. Alright, now we're going to go boop boop. Which one? I always thought this is one of my favorite arts as a kid. Like, the colors on this card compared to most Magic cards. Oh, baby. We gotta take a look. Lord of Atlantis. The colors on this card compared to, like, in Revised. Taking me back. Look at the colors. Look at how, like, the blue and then this vivid color. Oh, my God. Taking me back to my childhood. No, stop stomping my shit. No, we don't care about secret layers. No, fuck secret layers. I proudly don't own a single secret layer card, and I never will. Because fuck them. That's why. Fuck greedy wizards. You're an island now. I don't know if it's gonna supersede the... Are you island? Yeah. You're island. 2 islands? I don't think I've ever actually touched a secret lair card either. Oh no, a forest! Alright, now we're gonna go play this. That way they can't, like, kill this. Yay, Merfolk! Yay, we did it. What do we have in the sideboard for them? We could bring in Kira. Are you Merfolk hating? No, we would never Merfolk hate. We were just Ponza all the time. What do we think? What do we think? I mean, Kira might not be bad. They're just going to be playing a shit ton of removal. We could go in U2, out. Mistcaller probably won't do anything. I guess it counters. I guess it does counter Fury. I think we should be okay. Maybe I should bring in more Dismembers. No, I should bring in these Dismembers. Okay, what do we got? We've got Aether Vial, so we just win the game. You cast Aether Vial, you win the game. That's how it works. I read that online. Also, when you have your best card and they mulled the 4, this art, Flesh Taker, is one of the hardest arts in all of Magic. Look at this. Look at this f***ed up art. This is straight out of a horror game. Human assassin wearing a fucking moo cow thing. That's such sick art. So sick! Oh, that art's so sick! Yeah. An indie horror game? That's right. Alright, they have red. Do we play... Oh, yes. Get them. Alright, we can't get them yet. I suppose they could be playing Ponza, and they could, like, Stone Rain our thing. And if they are going to Stone Rain, I guess we'll name Merfolk. If they are foaming at the mouth to Stone Rain us, we don't want them to Stone Rain the Island. We want them to Stone Rain the non-Island. Oh, well. They're no longer mulliganed. That's neat. Remember when they had a mulligan? Not anymore, but I mean, I can't complain. They have 2 cards. Okay. I would like to play a land. I would like to put this to 1. Okay. And remember that this is kicker. This is a kicker, so you can't vial it in and kick it at the same time. So you have to go kicker, bonka. And remember that forest you thought you had? Psych. It's an island. Psych, it's an island. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, who knows what they're playing, to be honest. If they're playing, like, 5 mana, like, a lot of these lists have been playing, like, crazy Chandras and stuff like that, you know? There's a lot of scary 4 or 5 drops that they could be playing. You know, if you're ramping, you could be playing Chandra, you could be playing, you know what I mean? Engineered explosives on 1. You know what they could also be doing? They could also be doing engineered explosives on 1, which beats me up here pretty hard. So let's go Bonka. I can't get rid of him because his orange is so luscious and beautiful. Oh, it has to be. Okay. This goes up. Yes. Now we go. Yes. Lord of Atlantis. Combat. Attack Ren. Now, we could file this in and put Ren to 1. Then have a 2/2. But I think we could be sneaky with this and try and, like, do sneaky stuff. So we're going to try that. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. They could be turn 2 Karn, turn 2 Ring. They could, like, Chandra, Ring. The payoff has got to be some kind of Planeswalker, mayhaps. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Mayhaps is probably not a word. We're going to try and get sneaky with our Vodalian Hexcatcher. Like, they're going to go stomp our Lord of Atlantis, and then we're going to go, haha, Hexcatcher, and then they're going to go ping it, and I'm going to be damn. Aw, damn. Westing Beast. Few insist. Yeah, huh? I'm just going to take the 4 here, right? Ooh, 4 damage. So we'll take the 4, put this to 3, put this homeboy in, play this, attack for a Svyelun, dismember the thing. Which member? Yeah. Alright, so now we go bonk, bonk. This has to be uncounterable. You never know what your opponent's up to. Make it uncounterable. Yeah, I mean, they're haters. And remember, hate is a path towards the dark side. When you hate too much, you end up in the dark side. Alright, I suppose we should... bonk. Get out of here. Get out of here, stupid. Do we save this? Probably not, right? Well, I guess actually it only is going to cost 3 mana next turn. So we could... Alright, begin combat. You there, you there, you there. Okay. We just started. This is our first game. I guess this is going to be reduced to 3, so we could save it for the future. And potentially go vial this in, draw a land next turn, and then Otawara something. So we should probably sandbag this for a little bit. Stomp! Well, that's not nice. Maybe I'm supposed to put this in early to give my guys ward. That probably would have been smart. But, I mean, whatever. We just sack this. Sack it to itself. I mean, they're still facing lethal. No, they aren't. They're going to 1. They're going to... I mean, they could have just paid the 1 ward, so it didn't really matter. Alright, so now we go... bonk. Yes. Come join us. So ward triggers when it happens. You can't, like, proactively trigger ward, if that makes sense. Like, if you had a Hall of the Storm Giants, right? And your opponent went to hit it, went to target it with, like, a wasteland, and you'd, like, activate, it doesn't proactively get the ward. The same with protection. Or no, it's different with protections, right? Because protection can blank an effect, but ward is a trigger that happens when you target. Okay, so what do we got here? We're going to keep okay Magic player. Haywire Might? Well, that's kind of... I guess I'm going to play Seagate. No. When targeted. Yeah, yep. Protection can, like, blank something. What is happening over there? I'm going to save the Tide Shaper, because this feels like the kind of deck that's playing... Okay, so what this deck is... it's probably... these... There was, like, a bunch of Urza Thopter Sword decks that did well at the Pro Tour. So we're probably looking at this deck right here, if I had to guess. But the mana base is different, so who the F knows what we're playing against. I'm gonna save the Tide Shaper for a Saga, because this thing can kill a Saga. Yeah, it's just an additional blue cards for Seagate. So this thing can kill a Saga. I guess we'll just play this, show this. We play the Mutavault. We should probably get the Mutavault in play here. 1, 2, cast, reveal master. So we have revealed these 2 masters. We really don't want them to cast Urza this next turn. That would be kind of a disaster. Urza is a hell of a magic. I mean, there was a couple of Thopter Sword combos at the Pro Tour. They were probably playing this list. No, this doesn't have... I don't know what they're playing. Oh, fuck. We did. Unless we draw a Dismember, we are so fucked to this thing. This thing is going to take over the game. Oh, 5/5 trample lifelink. Oh, neat. Oh, that's cool. Neat. Alright. Merfolk. I guess we have to just start jamming these idiots and trying to race. How do you race a 5/5 lifelinker as a stupid lifelinker deck? That's the neat part. You don't. Alright, well. Thopters do block Fury for days. 1. Kill this. Goblin Engineer. Uh-oh. Well, we were right about the deck. Yay, we can kill that. This here 5/5 is going to be a problem. Yup. We were also right about sandbagging the Tideshaper. Let's go 1. Let's go uncounterable. Let's cast you a kicker. Their deck is sweet. Get out of here. And then we'll hold up a Hexcatcher and try and block. We should not be auto yield because they have. Didn't they have 5 there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought they had 5. Oh, they didn't have the mana response. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. This is really bad for us. I don't know if you guys know how bad this is for us, but it's really bad. Because now they get. I've lost the game to infinite tokens, infinite life. So they get Thopter. They weld the Thopter back with this one. Well, they don't have red, so they can't. I have 1 turn to draw an answer for this. Okay, spin the wheel. This gives them red mana, which means they could weld in. They sacrifice an artifact. They sacrifice the Shadow Sphere. They get back the Thopter. They tap the Thopter, sack the Haywire Mite. They get Sword of the Meek. Well, I mean, technically, I can play a Hexcatcher and counter this, right? I mean, technically, I can do that. And then I guess I could draw. What could I draw that stops it next turn? It's not that I can't stop it this turn, but then they just untap and do it again. And I have to draw 2 Dismembers in 1 draw step. That ain't happening. They have 1 for next turn, right? Next turn they just untap and go blah, 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 blah. But how do I... Is there anything that I can do to stop it? That's what I'm saying. And they could just pay the 1, right? They could just tap the Construct token and pay the 1. So I'm ending up sacrificing my whole board. I end up sacking 2 Merfolk here to deal with half their card, and they just untap and have another one. Yeah, we're dead. And we could Hexcatcher, sacrifice 2 things, make them pay 1. But then next turn they just untap, and, you know. Alright. What do we have in the side boob for that kind of nonsense? We have Stern Scolding. Oh, this card's sick for this, right? Trillion, thank you. Stern Scolding seems really good. This counters Urza. This counters everything they're doing. Well, that card seems sick. I don't know if these cards are too narrow. I don't think we want the Mistcallers. I think we do want the Dismember to kill Urza. And I think we want... Return all artifacts. I mean, this effect has to be incredibly powerful, right? I don't think countering an individual... I mean, I guess we could bring in these 4 cards, right? And we could probably cut... I mean, the Trickster does kill tokens. What can we cut here? We want to bring in... We want to bring in 6 cards. We've cut 2 Mistcallers. I imagine we could probably shave a Trickster. And I imagine we can shave... We probably want Force Negation. We could probably just shave all the tricks. I mean, Force Negation stops. Yeah, I guess we could. We'll do 2 and 2. Force Negation could be good against Thopter. I don't actually know what they're like these days. So we're not playing against this one. We're playing against this one. They're playing the One Ring, which is really annoying. Maybe we should have left in the Force Negations. All right, we'll just jam. We'll just see. All right, what do we got? We got a Tideshaper. We have an Aether Vial that we would keep. We keep this hand on the strength of an Aether Vial. I guess we could keep. It's kind of sketchy, right? This hand's kind of sus, but I think it's okay to keep. I don't necessarily want a Tideshaper on 2, so I'll probably end up attacking on 2. Because I want to save this for a Saga, right? I want to save the Tideshaper for Urza Saga. Especially because they're playing a fetch, right? Oh, well that's pretty good. Let's do that instead. Let's do that instead. I will reveal you. Draw a card. Aw. You have to turn. Ooh, a Triumph. Ooh, fancy. This deck playing a Triumph? Yeah, one Triumph. Why that Triumph? I guess they have a little guy. Engineer. Okay. Okay. I think we're probably just going to dismember this. Well, they don't have another artifact in play, right? Sacrifice an artifact. So you get a draw. I don't know. It's a lot of mana, right? That's a lot of mana. Okay, so let's think. Put on our thinking caps. Do we need to dismember this? I think that's the real question. Do we need to just dismember this? Or should we attack for 2? Play Minamo. We could also go Tideshaper this, so they don't have access to red. But if they're just bringing back Sword of the Meek, we don't really care. Let's go Minamo. Let's go activate. Let's swing. We'll hold up Dismember. Okay. They should block. I mean, if they're thinking about blocking, then we shouldn't even worry about killing this thing, right? Unfortunately, we are short of lords. The goal, I guess, I suppose this matchup is to hardcast Seagate Restoration. That's our goal. We can always just dismember that engineer if they do something crazy. Should we activate Aether Vial just because? They can get back Sword of the Meek now, but that's not a big deal. We can't. We could activate this just to be a duel. Alright, we're going to leave it at 2. We're going to leave this at 2. That seems like a good draw. I don't really want to play this Tideshaper yet. There's no reason to. Let's just swing. Oh, shoot. Let's swing the Mutavault. I mean, it is 100% the correct play. Because there's no downside to ever tapping your Aether Vial. That's what you got to remember. There's never any downside to doing it. So you should do it at, like, the end of turn to, like, see if they want to do anything in response. Let's play this. Turn target creature to my hand. Okay. Or you can, like, tap and see if they, like, respond with something. Oh, please tell me I get to Stern Scolding and Urza. Please let me Stern Scolding and Urza. Oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Please, 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 please. Oh, yes. Get out of here with your weak-ass Modern Horizons 1 cards. We've got Modern Horizons 3 here. Power creep. All right. Wizard on wizard violence, I know, right? Gandalf is like, I'm the OG, motherfucker. Okay. So, what are we going to do? We're going to go Aether Vial. Yes. Let's put in Silvergill. Draw a card. Okay. We definitely want to hit... Let's go Mutavault. Let's go 1, 2... Gas with Kicker. Let's get this Saga out of here. Out of here. And then let's go Master. That was a good turn. That was a good turn. That's what we want to be doing. Okay. Boo! 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 Boo, Wendy. Okay. Card. Would you like? We will play. Oh, now you show up? You're late, and I've missed you. We could untap their ring for them. Do we want to untap their ring? Let them draw more cards, put the burden counter on it? No, we probably shouldn't do that. I wish I had a way to punish them for that draw, but I don't. But I don't. Oh, the ring's so... How good that card is. It's so crazy how good the ring is. So my opponent has just time walked me and drawn 3 cards for the cost of 1 life. We could splash Bowmasters, right? Splash Bowmasters. We could play Sig River Cutthroat. Oh, they're not going to ban Love Child. Jesus. Another Urza Saga. They cannot ban the ring. They love it so much. It made them probably so much money. They made so much money off that shit. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no no. Oh no no. No. No, the problem with Mill, right? The problem with the ring in Mill is that, like look at this situation. Like, once you've played this, it buys you exactly one turn. But oftentimes in games 2 and 3, when there are cards in their deck that mitigate your milling them, for example, a Kozilek or a Endurances and stuff like that, the games tend to take a lot longer, and it's hard to close out the games with the ring, right? Like, you ring, you play it, and then you untap, and you're kind of in the same situation, and you don't have a lot of cards that bail you out as a ring player. That makes sense. Does that make sense at all? So should have pitched. Maybe I should have pitched, but like, you're probably right. You guys are right. Well, let's take a look at the Pro Tour list. I mean, they're not playing anything like that, but you're probably right moving forward. I do want the Force of Negations if they're going to be rocking 4 rings, I suppose. What can we cut? Steel Sabotage is a good way to deal with the ring. Suppose we could just cut the tricks. Okay. Alright, so we have a bunch of Merfolk, some blue cards, a Force of Negation. I could dig it. I could dig this hand. We have no answer to Urza, though. This is a bit of an issue. They could be very easily playing Metallic Rebuke if they're playing an artifact list. Alright, Sacred Foundry. Okay. Play you. Pass the turn. Okay. Really? Really? Really, opponent? Boink. Guess we just play Silver. Boink. Do we get the land we need? Oh no, they've killed our guy. So sad. Yay, land. Oh, that land. Yeah, we're 1-0. 1-0. Match 2. Game 3. Now we yield to the turn. Unfortunately, we don't have a guy to punish this. So, what's the best one of these to start? I just start with Lord of Atlantis, right? We could get cute with the Hexcatcher. Let's just play Lord. Maybe we should have left up the Hexcatcher, but I feel like they're probably just going to do Saga things next. Alright, so if they don't have another land, that would be very good for us. That's not very good. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I suppose we can... I suppose we just leave up the Hexcatcher at this point. Not going to be that easy. We're probably going to be in a lot of trouble to these Saga tokens. Yep. If they go too crazy with the Saga tokens, we could be in a lot of trouble. And of course we sideboard out our Tricksters, which is not good for us. Guess we can't Steel Sabotage one of the combos. We'll see what they end up getting here. We'll see what they end up getting. Because it might be worth it just to Steel Sabotage back one of those things to their hand. But I suppose we can take 3. Yeah, we'll take the 3. This is fine, I suppose. I guess this is fine. Now we're gonna go Hexcatcher, and we're gonna unsummon one of these. Mutavault, and we're gonna go Lord of Atlantis. We're gonna start attacking. And hopefully these Stern Scoldings are gonna stop us from getting Urza'd. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was kind of gonna start running through all the Pro Tour lists that did well. I was gonna start with, like, I mean, this is like, this is a really good list. I was gonna run through, like, a lot of the Pro Tour decks just to see what other people are thinking. So crazy, this almost top 8'd. This almost won Titan. The sad part is I can't look at this the same way knowing that Dominic Harvey beat a Yawgmoth player to top 8. If the Yawgmoth player would have beat him, he would have been in top 8. Okay, here comes Thopter Foundry. I believe I'm going to Force Negation this. I guess they don't have that many artifacts, and they just make 1/1s. No, they have they have swords. They just go infinite. All right, let's counter. They could just make infinite 1/1s for the rest of the game. Okay. Let's draw land. So let's go Merfolk with the Pearl Trident. Smash. We're gonna hold up Stern Scolding because of how strong Urza is. 1 Galvanic Blast. I mean, we could sacrifice something. They have a lot of mana, so we'll just hit Urza. Yep. Yep. Alright, well, this just got a lot worse for us. But it's okay. I guess we just put the Master in play, hold this up. The big thing is we can counter the Urza. If they hit a Thopter Foundry off this, we'll lose. I mean, maybe not. We can do a bunch of damage to them. They're under the ring protection, right? We can't hurt them. Hopefully this turn we'll be able to get in there. They don't even have island. True. True. They don't have island. But we can go... Hopefully we Stern Scolding a thing. We got a lot riding on this Stern Scolding, right? We got a lot riding on it. Who says they don't have an island? That looks like an island to me. Oh, get absolutely wrecked. I'll get wrecked. This card's good. And don't look, because we're wrecking people here, Waterboat. We're just wrecking people here. Look at that. They got wrecked. A wizard is never late. He always arrives exactly when he needs to be. He needs to say, hey, Gandalf. I'm Gandalf. You're fucking a ripoff of me. Get fucked, Urza. Alright. 2-0. We don't want to encourage scolding against Yogg. When that card first came out, Dingo like sent me all these messages taunting me. It's like, looks like Yogg's dead. Okay. I hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. That would be... This would be bad if they have Spell Pierce. Did we dodge Spell Pierce? Yay, we did it. We dodged El Piercerino. Okay, so this is game... Match 3. Game 1. We'll do 2-0. League 2-0. Match 3. Game 1. Living End. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna go up. Okay, so we go up, uppies. Oh, that's such a good draw. It's kind of... I guess we should play the Silvergill. We're gonna need a Force Negation up next turn. I guess we just can't reveal this. Draw. Okay, that's not great. Let's see how many millions of power they put in play next turn. Excuse me? We're bossagooing my thing? Well, that's not nice at all. That's not nice at all. Well, let's attack. Let's attack. There is no way to shut off their mana in any way. So let's play Tide Shaper as a 1-drop. Just to be able to put pressure on them next turn. We'll hold up Hardcast Force of Negation and we have Pitch Cast Force of Negation. Yeah. Oh my. Alright, well. Our opponent now has a very powerful Living End. Very powerful Living End. Okay. Okay. So they're going to cast Violent Outburst. We are going to cast Force of Negation. Alright, so we're going to let this resolve. Then we're going to cast Force of Negation. No, we're not going to let anything resolve. We're going to be FUCKKKD. Yep. Not great for us. That was not good. Not good for us. Not good for us. Can we actually possibly win this game? No, right? Alright. Violent Outburst is a great card. Alright, we want you. We don't want you. We want Mistcaller, right? Until end of turn, if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield instead, exile it, right? So Mistcaller can blank a living end. Subtlety's... I guess in theory, Subtlety's okay. Right? Like, I mean, what do we not want? Tide Shaper is pretty lame. I mean, it is a 1-drop that gets aggro. But I suppose we can cut Tide Shapers. They're literally going to do nothing. I suppose... either. Alright, the Chalices will be a good way to improve. And the Chalices and the Mistcallers. Chalices and the Mistcallers. Alright. So, we're going to go match 3 here. Priority. So we go match. Game 2 down. Would you like to play first? Yes. I guess we're just... This just doesn't seem good enough, right? I mean, we have to draw to... We have to draw to a Force of Negation. We have to draw to a bunch of stuff. I think we just lose the game if we keep this hand. I think we lose if we keep this hand, too. I think we need to get some kind of hate. Whatever, we'll keep that. We can't go too low here, right? I mean, this is like the worst version of our opening hand, but I don't want to go to 4. I mean, if we go to 4 for a Chalice and they're just like, okay, well, Force of Negation, we're just like so toast. Let's play Merfolk, reveal, Lord. Chalice. Uh-oh. Reaching the danger zone. Merfolk is so fun, but like, it's pretty one-dimensional against a deck like this. Do you have it or do you not have it? Looks like we're about to not have it pretty hard. Alright. I suppose we cast this first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we are... I think we have, Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh! I think that the time of Merfolk is at an end. The time of orcs begins. I mean, they could... Mana Confluence. Oh, look who's fancy over there with the Mana Confluence. Alright, let's see. What do we need to draw? We need to draw... Oh, it doesn't matter. Good. Well... Apparently not today. I mean, I tried to mull the hate, right? We tried to mull the hate. But, I think we're... I don't want to say that we're dead, because we're dead, but we're dead. I suppose I can go Svyelun, taking a Squillion. Yep. Yep. When Living End has the nuts, when they have, like, Violent Outbursts with Force backup, it is hard to beat. It is very hard to beat. But, you know, I mean, we had a lot of outs. We had these. We had a full set of Mistcallers. We had 3 Chalices in. I probably should have hard mulled the Chalice, but I didn't want to go to 4. We kept a reasonable hand, I suppose. We got... We're going to keep... I don't think we're going to play this guy on 1. I think we'll just play Island. Let's get fancy and play Minamo. Be like, pinkies up! We'll drink our bottle of wine with our pinkies up. Because we play the fancy School of War as opposed to just basic island. Like a pleb. What is this? What are we doing over there, opponent? We're playing Boobles? We're playing Boobles and Vista? The fuck plays Boobles and Vista? Probably, if I had to guess, some kind of Saga deck. Not Saga, but Island and Vista. That's very interesting. We could play Lord of Atlantis. But we might as well go Trickster. I mean, Tide Shapering an Island doesn't seem hot. We could play Lord of Atlantis, but I suppose we ought to just Trickster. Let's play Lord. let's just get good old-fashioned, honest Lord of Atlantis out there. They are a Saga deck. I was right about the Saga. Opponent does have... This is the Bob Ross Island. Apparently they haven't heard of Orcish Bowmaster, though. But that's okay. Nobody's playing Orcish Bowmaster. What the F is happening? I like what they're doing, but I don't understand what they're... Blink. This is War Lantern for sure. This has got to be like Lantern or something. Doesn't care about orcs, yeah. Listen, some people don't like Lord of the Rings, so they're just like, Bowmaster can't, it's not real, it can't hurt me. Bowmaster's not real, it can't hurt me. I'm a fan too. I do enjoy a good Lantern control. I probably played more Lantern on this channel than I care to admit. Pithing Needle. Oh, they're going to name me Ammo. Name me Minamo. But now I can... I guess we got to save the Trickster to deal with the first Saga token. So we're going to go Merfolk. Oh, we could have... Maybe we cast this to beat down Minamo. Okay. Alright. Let's look and get our Orcish Bowmasters. Where are the Orcish Bowmasters at? Well, some people don't like Merfolk. What? I mean, yeah, we take those. But, like, come on now. That was, like... They're tired of my bullshit. They're tired of me playing Merfolks. One home match? I don't know. Their list was pretty cool. Is this how Merfolk? Yeah, that's the trick. You just play against a bunch of people that want to concede. But like, alright, what are you doing? I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. This is how much I respect your fucking Merfolk. Get out of here. I mean, they just didn't want to play the game. Do we believe in the power of Aether Vial? We have, basically we have a mulligan to 5. We're on the draw. We have 3. This can't be a keeper. Oh, we could do better. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. The same hand sands the... Okay. All right. Well, this is what we get for being punished. I guess we should have kept. I guess we should have kept 1 land vial. All right, we're gonna keep. We're gonna do some trolling this game. We're gonna do straight trolling. We're probably just gonna go like Merfolk. Oh my god. All right, it's troll time. Actual troll time. All right. Alien, that's a good one. Me god damn. All right, what should we name here? Drone. Gamer. Oh, that's a. Is gamer? Oh yeah, we're gamers. Your turn. Employee. So many stupid names. Okay. We're gamers. Alright, we're probably going to concede. I'm probably honestly not going to play the other lands. I don't see a point. I mean... I came to game. Can we play this out and let them know that we're Merfolk? We should. Never give up. Never surrender. Many surrenders. Because we named Gamer. Okay. That was fun. That was really fun. Good news is that I wouldn't have beat that if I kept the first hand with Svyelun's and shit. Oh boy, what's this video gonna be? We don't need Mistcallers. Get the fuck out of here. Steel Sabotage seems good, actually. Like, this seems legitly good. Recall, potentially. It's not up to me. I mean, if I kept the first hand, I would have been wrecked, too. Alright, let's bring in Recalls. Let's bring in Sabotage. Let's bring in the 2 Subtleties. We don't want this. We could Chalice on 1 against a lot of their cycling. Being on the play, we could literally Chalice on 1. But that shuts off Tide Shaper, which is one of our best draws. I think we need to not do that. I don't think we can afford to do that. Yeah. Well, you see, if we actually lose, I don't feel so bad, right? I clicked on this and I was like, oh my god, it's going to take me to a porn link because it had like X in it. And I was like, oh my god. Stupid Twitter. So, like, I don't feel bad because Merfolk lost to Tron in the Pro Tour. So if I lose to Tron here, I'm just being like the Pro Tour. I lose. I lose to Tron, apparently. Alright. Turn one. Yeah, yes, we're keeping. Listen, the Pro Tour guy lost to Tron. We're gonna play you. Yes. And then we're gonna play Aether Vial. Yield. Yeah, we're gonna try. Until we just slam it till we beat the Pro Tour thing. That'd be nice. Maybe I should have just not played the Vial. But that's sacrilege, right? You have to play the Aether Vial if you have it. I guess we're gonna go... They're just gonna draw off the map next turn. So we might as well just play Silvergill. Cast you. Reveal Master or Svyelun. I suppose we let them know that we have Master. We draw a card. Okay. None of these cards are Tide Shaper, so I'm starting to get concerned. I'm starting to become concerned. I am, again, very concerned. Alright, so this is going to go... This goes to Ducks. Okay, that's not a terrible draw. So let's go Merfolky. Alright. So we have some choices. We are 3-1. Game 2 down a game. So we can Violin the Master, attack for 3. We can Violin the Hexcatcher, activate the Mutavault, attack for 6. We can hardcast the Svyelun. I don't think we should hardcast the Svyelun. I think we need to hold up the Steel Sabotage. I think our best thing is just play Master, play Hexcatcher, Violin the Master, play the Hexcatcher, hold up the Steel Sabotage, attack for 1,000,000. I think that's our best line. So let's go play you. Put in the Master. I want to put this in play now so I could do the most damage. I don't know how much damage this is going to be next turn. Maybe we should cast a Svyelun. We can also activate the Mutavault and sack it with this. But next turn, we're swinging a bit of damage. Alright, what are we casting? And can I Steel Sabotage it? Karn. I hates it. Alright, they're probably going to get the One Ring. I don't know what the fuck they're going to get. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to get? Ensnaring Bridge. I mean, they have 6 cards in their hand. I can return this later. So we're just going to let this resolve. I don't really care. They have 6 cards in their hand is quite a lot. Alright, we're going to yield to the turn. Okay. I guess we tick this up to 3. If we draw another Lord, we could just play it, right? So we could tick this up to 3. So we'll play. So we activate this. This is 4, 10, 13. They go to 3. We should definitely kill the Karn. So let's go activate you. Begin combat. We're gonna go them, kill the Karn, kill them, right? Key. Alright. Then we have... Maybe we should play this now so it can't get... so I give these guys ward, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're gonna hold up the Sabotage. And we're gonna give them the old This art is kind of sweet. I never knew what this card was, and like I'd never seen it before, and then I like started looking at some vintage sideboards. Like this card was all over vintage sideboards, and I was like, oh, good, this stupid. All right, so Karn's going to come into play. This resolves. They're going to get the One Ring. Should have used the Vial. But I don't think it's going to matter. I think they're going to get the One Ring. We're going to counter it, and then we're going to kill them. I should have put in the Vial. I should have put in the Svyelun. I should have used this. Should have, would have, could have. But I don't see how they get out of this. I believe this Steel Sabotage is going to be a Scoopers. Blink. Hey, alright. So we should have used Aether Vial to put Svyelun in play. For game 3. Game 3. For all the... Any changes? No, not really, right? We just kind of got to get lucky again. Submit. I'm okay. How are you? Okay, what do we got? We got no blue sources. No blue sources. Not good. Not good. Can't keep. Mulligan. Okay, we have blue sources. We have negation. We have a single blue source, but we have Vial. So I think we're going to keep. I think we're going to put back the Trickster. Okay. This hand's a little sketchy. A little on the sus side. Little sussy, but that's okay. That's okay. We're a little sussy. Yeah, we probably should have played Mutavault. That way we could attack this turn. But I'm hoping on drawing a blue, right? I'm hoping on drawing a blue so I could just drop a master here, right? That's what I'm hoping for, to draw a 2-drop, to be able to play a 2-drop. But yeah, I mean, maybe we're supposed to do the 1. Yeah. So, we could Steel Sabotage the map. Alright, let's go Merfolk. And... is there a reason to save this? I think bouncing, I mean, it buys us a turn, right? If we bounce it, they're going to have, I mean, like, they're not going to have full Tron next turn, right? Because next turn they're going to have to spend 2 mana and they'll have 1 3-mana Tron. They'll have at most 3 mana next turn. If we bounce it, they're going to have Tron the following turn regardless, right? I don't think forcing a map is the way to live. I think we should have forced it. I mean, it is possible we should force it. I'm going to pass the turn and play Trickster. We'll hold this up. I mean, the thing with fighting the map is that sometimes they just have it anyway, right? So fighting the mana can be a little not always the best strategy. Sometimes it's the best strategy, but sometimes it's kind of pointless. But it's weird. It's a really annoying deck to play against because sometimes it's the best thing to be doing and sometimes you want to fight the mana, and sometimes you don't want to fight the mana. So it's weird. We'll play Trickster. I should have waited till the end step, but it doesn't matter. They passed priority. They're done. Should have waited till the end step, but I was impatient. Alright, okay. Yeah. It's a good draw. Let's Vial in the matter. And let's smash the face. Now, do I want to play my Hex Mage now? I think I want to do as much damage as possible. As much damage as possible. Okay, take 4. Alright. Warping Whale. We lose to them going Urza's Tower, Ulamog. It's not Urza's Tower. I don't think I want to let this resolve. I feel like we want to counter target artifact spell. Please don't have Worm Coil. Just not Worm Coil. Anything but Worm Coil. Okay. I could have sacrificed 2 Merfolk for that, but I think that's a good idea. I'd end up having to sack my whole board to counter this. Because they had this. Yeah, exactly. Where are you, Tideshaper? Where? Oh, they got O-Stone? They can't cast an O-Stone this turn. Alright, we need to draw a blue source of mana so we can hardcast the Force of Negation. That would be lovely. Or a Tideshaper. Alright, we're gonna leave this at 2. Well, I guess we are just we're just gonna go activate the Mutavault. We'll keep this for pitch. Fire up the old Mutavault. Now the question is, I mean, they're gonna block, right? If we swing for lethal, this is 8. I mean, they can block, right? So we have to kill the Karn, right? So we're gonna go to combat. We're gonna go to combat. We're going to go. Now the question is, do we go attack Karn, attack them, attack them? So this like if they block here, Karn goes to 1. Which is essentially dead. They can't use it this turn. Or do we make sure Karn dies? We could swing these 2 at Karn to make sure Karn dies. Or we can go Karn. So they block here. Karn goes to 1. This is a risky play to leave Karn alive. But I think we're going to do it. Yeah. So this is a tough call, right? We can just, I guess we'll just make sure it dies. Karn. Let's just make sure Karn dies. Alright. I shouldn't be F6'd in a situation like this. We'll just get the Karn dead. Nope. No, sir. Ma'am, no, sir, ma'am. None of that. Okay. This is going to be Blast Zone or Tower. There's a Saga. Sure. Alright, we need to draw a Merfolk Lord. If we draw a Lord, we have him dead. Okay. Yes. Put in you. They're not dead now. Oh. Hair. That's a good one. Alright, so let's see. We activate, we swing this. This is 4, 8, 12, 14. They go to 1. Right? We plus, this is 4, 10, 13. They're at 1. Yeah. So we just cast this thing, right? We just cast this thing, take them off Tron, hit them to whatever. We'll get the tower. We should be in a pretty good spot here. Yep, if Karn was alive. If we would have done the Karn thing a little bit differently, we would have won the game. For sure. It's always funny little things like that. But I think we got him, right? Red? I think we got him. Yay, we got him. Well, I mean, we saw the power of the deck, right? First of all, let's open our major reward. Karn would have been at 1, right? If we would have hit Karn. What is this? What is this? What is this? Commander Masters hit online? What is this? We got a Schmeagle. That's what's important. We got a Schmeagle.